Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful like Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the Bayath Shah Dawadah, the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. This is the brother Karatazah from Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming back to you with another lesson. This one is going to be entitled, Prepare for His Coming. All right. Lord willing to be edifying. All right. We need to prepare everything we do in this present day. Should we be preparing ourselves first and foremost for the coming of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for the return of Yahweh Shai, making sure that we are in not only the right mindset, but an acceptable sacrifice. All right. That we are ready to receive the salvation, all right, of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Now, how do we do that? Through fasting, prayer, all right, mental preparedness. All right. That's what this lesson is going to be about. Mental preparedness, because, Lord willing, we're going to go through some of Paul's writing and take a look, as he quoted it or called it, a battle, a war between ourselves, and that's the first, battle we need to overcome. All right, that battle between the spirit and the flesh, as it says, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right. So how do we overcome this? We're going to identify the problem and use some scriptures, all right, to uphold that, all right, as comfort, all right, for these upcoming trials. All right, for as it is written, the elect, the elect has the victory. The elect will prevail through Jacob's trouble. But we need to make that calling of an election sure. Okay, this is going to be the book of Romans 8 and verse 6. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." See, the law is of the Spirit. The laws, statutes, and commandments the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave Israel is the key to immortality. All right. That's why those who rehearse the righteous acts will be saved from those arches, those missiles, thermonuclear fire. And it reads, "But those that believe in this beast system, who put their trust in Egypt, okay, they're going to be taken out. For our weapons of warfare are not carnal." And think about that. The Lord is going to use His weapons to destroy this world. His heavenly hosts, a heavenly army. Chariots of Israel, the so-called UFOs and UAPs that this world identifies them by. That's the destruction that's coming from the Elohim and Yahweh Shai. All right, so to be in to believe that something of this world will prevent or protect you, you are mistaken. This is verse 7. It says, because the carnal mind, again, the worldly mind, carnal, something of the flesh, is enmity against the Most High. Enmity meaning against, not on the same accord. For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. All right? It is our responsibility, our duty, being in this truth. Those that have the ears to hear and eyes to see the prophecies of this book. Okay, those that the Lord has opened up their mind to receive this truth. All right, it's our responsibility to the best of our ability to walk in the spirit and not the flesh. This is, and it's always easier said than done. This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 4. It says, no man that warreth, and we're at war right now. We're in a spiritual battle between the flesh and the spirit. Okay, between Esau, the powers of this world, and Jacob. All right, Israel, who is next in line to, or is going to be set up by the Most High and his only begotten Son to be the new rulers of this world, to set this world back in order. Well, they're going to be given their rightful rulership. That's a better way to say it. Because we were always predestined to rule the world. This is 2 Timothy 3 and 4, starting where I left off. Slakia. 2 Timothy 2 and 4, starting where I left off. It says, actually I'm going to read it from the top. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. So we have to do this, walk the right way. We have to suffer those straight things and not give in to the flesh, and not try to take the easy way out. All right? For we were meant to suffer just as Yahushua had to suffer. The servant is not greater than the master. All right? And we must do it lawfully. We must not cheat ourselves of this chastisement. Okay? We must use the world but not abuse it, and not do anything that goes against, all right, to the best of our ability, not do anything that goes against those laws. All right? If you have the power, all right, which we're subject to the powers at hand, and Esau, Edom makes it hard not to sin. But if you have the power and the strength not to do something that's going against the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai, then you do it to the best of your ability. All right? Striving for masteries, perfection, just as Yahushua was perfect in the law. All right? We try to, follow that same path. Follow that light, that word, that example. Okay? That's why it's, we're at war. We're at war first and foremost with ourselves, as Paul speaks in these passages. Go back and read Romans, the whole 8th chapter, 6, 7, and 8. I believe, are great chapters that speak about that battle with the spirit and the flesh. This is Galatians 5 and verse 17. I'm going to start at 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lusts of the flesh. All right? To the best of our ability, stay in that spirit. Stay in this book. All right? It says, use these scriptures, as that armor of defense. Verse, continuing on, it says, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh, for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led by of the Spirit, ye are not under the law, right? Because you're performing the law, right? Because you're not being subject. Sake, because you're not being, swayed by the flesh. All right, you would already be doing the right thing. Okay? Because the Spirit has no sin. The Spirit isn't going to lead you into sin, but your flesh will. Okay? This is 2 Esdras 14 and 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order. And that house is a body or temple. All right? Which starts with us. All right? The third temple being your own body, the church. It says, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. And that's what the elect is doing. We're going away from that corrupt, reprobate mind. We're following this truth and leading, starting with the 144,000 elect men, leading the rest of, the elect into salvation, to receive salvation. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Let go from the mortal thoughts. All right, thoughts of this flesh. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. The weak nature is this flesh. The burdens of man, doesn't the Lord say, cast thee burdens upon the Lord? Don't be involved, all right? Or don't be concerned about what's going on in this life, but more so be concerned about how are you going to be delivered? What are you going to do to make that calling of election sure? Okay, what are you going to do to ensure your salvation? Which we can never go far enough, but we all must do the work to receive that penny. Wasn't that Yahushua, one of Yahushua's parables? We must double that talent of gold, right? Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen shall be done hereafter. Okay, and we can stop it there. As the day of the Lord is of darkness and not light. Okay? Haste to get out of this place. Alright? Don't get, involved in it. Don't get, you know, don't put all your eggs in this place, Babylon the Great, because it's bound to be destroyed. Okay? But this battle we must fight first comes with getting ourselves right. First comes with, day by day, not giving in to the lust of the flesh. All right? Lord, when this is edifying, Yahweh Shai is right around the corner. All right? Yahweh Shai is coming back to bring judgment on this world. All right? So use the tools that we have in this grace period to get right with the Most High. We're in precious times and times of heavy prophecy being poured upon this world. Lord willing, this has been edifying. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect Akim and Shalom to the elect. To the next time I say Kwam Yasharala Wa Baba Ball.